someone to weigh the animal mouse. Okay, so can you weigh the mouse? Weigh the mouse. What's the weight? And you have the red one, restrainer. Red. Okay, I think I'll try this next one. Remember, you make your restrainer must be perfect. Huh? If too big, too small, you can't squeeze it. The best is using a sealer so that it's straight. Okay. 2 inch. You find that it make it bigger so that you can lock. I'm going to use a backhand to do IAP, okay, to do subcutaneous, to show you for mouse. So that you learn how to do subcutaneous when they are alive without using the typical. So we're going to prepare the drugs. And we see the fact how long that it takes to sleep. This is a mixture of ketamine and xylazine. So mixture ketamine and xylazine is 0.1 ml per 21.6. So 21 gram. And this is 0.1 ml for 50 gram. Is it the correct the dosage? 0.1 ml 50 gram? That's it? Okay. So once we recap the needle, normally we have to face the beaver up. But if you have a vial, you're going to pierce inside it, your needle will get blunt. So you normally change the needle before you inoculate the animal. So we cover the stage first. So we prepare our drugs into our syringe. 0.1 ml per 50 gram and this 21 gram. But you see absorption is very slow. Okay. You need to get it. And this drug is light sensitive, so it doesn't last very long. So we give 0.1 ml per 50 gram. See, because subcutaneous, they break down the drugs, I have to give 0.1. Okay, more than the body weight. Because mouse and rat is different type of animal, their breakdown is different. Mouse break down drugs very fast. So you have to give extra more. So since I did not pierce into any vial, so the needle is sharp. I place it on top, maybe a certain needles there, place it so I don't get blunt. Now I'm going to catch a mouse. Sometimes you want to restrain IV, you can go to a hole. Sorry, yeah. There's a top here. If I'm going to use a cage top, basically, we use this way to inoculate. Alright, but then that's the old method. Animals tend to turn around. So what we're going to do is we're going to do subcut. You place the animals on the bench there, you see the hole. You do cervical location, you do this way, isn't it right? Yeah. But now you're going to do subcut. I'm going to hold it here, scoop down. You can see a loose skin. Alright, the needle must be beaver face up. I place in between my finger. Okay, I insert into the skin. Okay, I pull out. There's no air bubble. When I put the plunger, you can see the plunger go back. That means it's under the subcut. I put this 0.1. Okay, subcutaneous under the loose skin. Okay, we leave it there. See how fast does it slip. You can time yourself. Look at the time. It's about 11:09. So we leave it one here. Now we look at IP. Okay. Each time we use the needle for one animal, we're supposed to discard off the needle, get a fresh one. But today it's just a practical. Okay. We also can use it to be sure that you have. Do you have a sharp bin around? No. Sharp bin. So I'm going to use one. I get a new one. Each time I pierce two, I get a problem. The needle get blunt. Before I do anything yet. Remember when I use my needle to pierce between the loose skin. Okay? I can feel the needle pierce in between, go inside the loose skin, and I can see the needles, it pierce through, both fingers is out inside the skin. When I put my plunger, I create a negative pressure because I do not want to go into any artery or any other mass. So when I put it, the plunger is supposed to go back. Because I put a negative pressure, it goes back. That means it doesn't go to any of the blood vessel. If I put it, the blood go inside here, it keep blood pushing up into my heart and to the syringe. That means you are in the IV. But we do not want. We want to subcut. So we pull. If sometimes you pierce through your skin, from the skin to the skin, out of the skin, and you pull the air bubble. That means you are not under the subcut. You're already out of your skin. That means you open air already. That means you can see all bubble inside. That means it's not right. So you remove it again and pierce. So once you pierce it, you hold your needle this way. And this is inside the skin itself. When you put your plunger, the needle doesn't move. And the air doesn't come out. That means it's inside and the plunger go back. So now only push your liquid inside. You can see how the reaction now. You see how he's wobbling? You start? Yeah. You see. But once the animal down, all their limb, they have no more reflex in the sense that in the normal position this way, when they turn to the side way, you need to make sure that you put the tongue to the side. Because any anesthesia, you block the airways, the animal will die. So we're going to do now for general subcut, now intraperitoneal. Okay, IP for mouse. Okay, we get another mouse and we so that we have precise way with nose. Maybe you get one of it and restrain and just weigh one of the mouse. So when you do anesthesia, we normally don't use bedding. Okay, they inhale a lot of wood shaving. Alright, we place it somewhere around ventilated. Okay, so on top of the cage there, you can see they breathe well. And you must have a forceps. Do you have a forceps? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Non-tooth forceps. Tooth forceps is very sharp, so use a non-tooth forceps. Okay. Once in this position, you must pull the tongue to the side. Okay. Don't press, don't pinch the tongue too hard. Okay, just hold on it. Okay. Okay, hold the tongue. Okay, what's the weight? Okay, also the same as the other one. Okay, I'm going to place it on the table. All right. You're choking, huh? Okay, beginning now, I'm going to use the other one. So I use my two fingers, push it down, hold the loose skin on the neck, stretch the body, hold the base of the tail, stretch the body, so I can grab the whole loose skin. So when I give IP, recumbency position. When recumbency position, the head is down, the stomach off, so everything will drop. And I used to inoculate from here. This is the linear alba section in the middle part of the abdomen. There's less blood. If you want to use linear alba, you can use linear alba there, less blood. But then I normally use it at the corner here, because most of the intestine, large cecum is around here. So we do not want to large cecum. When we insert, you can see the limb. At the limb, lower limb here, I use my position of the needle, beaver, face up. Remember the beaver? Face up, recumbency. Insert this way. Remember this is 1 inch. You want 1 inch, we want only half about less than half an inch inside or less than 1/4 of the inch. Place inside, okay, and then we pull the plunger. Can you see there, airtight? The air bubble or not? Huh? A slightly air bubble, but then there's nothing inside. Okay. Then we push it. There's no any product coming out from there. This one, because IP, you may get through the blood vessel. Okay, but then you enter IP. If you go to vein, you got a lot of blood inside the heart. Right. So we can place it back. This is IP. How is it? Still breathing? Still breathing? When you pinch the toenail, you see they feel the pain. Even though I give 0.1 ml per 50 gram. I'm going to use the same dosage to give IV. You see how fast you sleep. Now I go for IM. Yeah, you get another one more. See how fast you time. So you time this one, you time that, you see how fast they sleep and then how fast they recover. For intramuscular, I shouldn't use 0.1. I have to use 0.03. Okay. That means based on the body mass, it's about 25. 27. Doesn't matter. Okay, we use it. Okay. Use the base here. Put them down. See how they squeeze the animals. They're confident. This is a muscle mass here. Okay. When you give muscle, you have to give the IM. Okay. Use your hand here to support your needle so it doesn't move. Place it here. Make sure the beaver face up. Go to the muscle mass here. Okay. Normally we have to put in a alcohol swab and then push in the drug. Okay, you see this method you do all by yourself, the animal moving around. We have another method using the Capricorn and then give IM to the cone itself. Huh? Okay, we pull the tongue to the side so that we can breathe. But can we really do bleeding, orbital sinus bleeding at this stage? You ask yourself, does they feel the pain? Does the animal feel pain? Yes. Why? How is it feel pain? Because when you pinch them, they have reflex. That means this is not under anesthesia yet. Just only sedative. This is also same. You must understand, animal sedated, it doesn't move. Animal under anesthesia, it doesn't feel pain. So this is under sedative mode. Okay, sedated.
So which one is currently used?
Yeah?
Which one is currently used? Right?
This one?
Yeah, because there are two types. The one that you don't feel pain, but it takes longer to recover, right?
Yes,
This
but this is a short duration also.
Yeah.
Well, only 45 minutes if you give precise dose. If you find that animals doesn't sleep properly, you have to give again another dose. So you concentrate your dose because the animal is small. If you give IM, you have to give 0.03. So not more than 0.03 for intramuscular. So you need to concentrate your drugs. And this drug is 0.1 ml per 50 grams.
Yes.
So if that's 25 gram, you have to get 0.03. You only exactly body weight. IM. You will be sedated, but they are not sleeping because by the time you reach to the liver, to the brain, everything, they break down the drugs. So you have to give higher. So higher means you have to give higher concentration, bigger volume a bit. Less volume but higher concentration. Maybe 0.1 ml per 100 gram. I take 0.03 we give to the animals. That means they are taking about more than 100 gram per meals there. Okay, so that they have enough dose. I'm going to show you IV. This one will be IV. Give it here. Okay, make sure you don't fall. Okay.
Maybe you leave it inside there.
Yeah. Or else I have to leave inside here.
Still alive.
Yeah. So you can observe. Why we don't use bathing when we do anesthesia and leave inside? Because they will inhale a lot of wood shaving or dust and they get blocked the airways. So normally we don't put into a wood shaving, we put into a clear cage, empty cages under anesthesia. If you want to use IV on this rat, you can do. After giving subcutaneous or IT, you can look for the vein, okay, and then give IV. You want me to see IV here?
Don't be too much.
Yeah? No, we can control because based on this one, they feel the pains. I can give 0.03 again. Now this technique is not sterile because it's open. So you use a valve, it's much more sterile. Because once you expose it, bacteria start going inside, air is contaminated. Okay. You have another one way. Maybe I'll give it later. Okay, I'll give one more with the IV. Do you have the mouth? It's there. Okay, these are really. Can you weigh one of it? You can have this one. Okay, this is IM. So we have IM. Now when we do IV, we need a stool to sit down on the table. Okay, we need to be very stable. Can you give me a stool? 21.7. Very squishy, eh? So look at this one. At least I can escape now. It's not good.
Too big.
No. Yeah, smaller one. We just get ready, alright? So easier, faster. So you're clever. It goes up, it don't go down. So we sit down. We're supposed to needle so that they won't be able to connect. Now, because the mouse tails are very short, not like a rat longer, so the space for it, you see 2 inch from the tips of tails is very short. And when we want to work with it, because it's too short, we have to use the edge of the table. Pull down, tourniquet the wind. This is the left side. This is the wind. Okay, we squeeze the wind. Okay, using alcohol swab. Apply. So all everything is around. Okay, and you wait for it to dilate. Use your 2 fingers, tourniquet it, or you can tap it. You can see the vein dilated. You see the vein dilated? Okay. Then use your needles. Place parallel to the vein. You can see my finger holding the needle, doesn't move. If I let go, my hand, the needle is still there with the syringe. I tilt my this a bit, needles, I go into the vein. I put my plunger, blow in the hub, let go of my thumb medication, and push in my drop. But the one already out already. Okay? It doesn't sleep. I have to take a few more meals. Okay. Once you do it, okay, you do it one more time. Does the animal sleep? Doesn't move at all. Very you give all inside. You have to pull the tongue to the side.
So very fast, eh?
Yes. Now, if you see the animals are choking, we have to hold the tongue. Okay? Because no one up there will hold the tongue until the break. If you use the cocktail, the mixture, the survival rate is better. Okay? You hold this way so that they can breathe well. Okay? This is called resuscitation. Once you anesthetize in the way, you have to remove it out immediately to pull the tongue.
What do you do? They take you outside and breathe them.
Maybe the dose is 0.3 is too high. Right. It's choking. Doesn't matter, we'll do one more. We have to get the right dose.
So that is 0.0.
This is 0.025, 0.025, half of 0.1.
Okay. So we have to do a little bit less, right?
Yeah, but give a bit less based on the rate. So you can get another one more. You have any more? Yeah. We also can use that to give IV later on if you want. So if you want to do cardiac puncture, if you have 1 ml syringe, go under the sternum, okay, hold the chest cavity, insert the needle, and then pull your plunger negative pressure. Once you reach the heart, then you can pull.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, see, you hold this so it's stable. This is cardiac puncture.
Cardiac puncture. Maximum blood.
2.5.
So no need to...
Killing.
Because already dead. Yeah. So already we do cardiac puncture, so you can get your blood.
Still alive after that.
This is technique of cardiac puncture. Okay, just be one side. So I can give a smaller dose. Why we need to do IV? Why we need to learn technique IV? Because when you learn IV, you need to inoculate certain virus into the person. Also, you have to use for IV for microbiologists. Even for pharmacologists, they want to do some toxicology of the drugs, or you want to see the breakdown of morphine, they have to give IV to the animals, and then collecting blood at different hours to see the breakdown. So you have to use IV to accurately give the dose to the animals. And this IV technique is very important for most of the medicals and also pharmacies. Procedures for doing a lot of work. In overseas, you have to learn how to do IV also. Yeah, for diabetic inducing, using estradiol, you also have to use IV. Have to give a lower dose. Okay, less than 0.025. Because it goes direct to the system. So the second one, push, clean up the blood. Any fecal, any blood, the animal smell, they won't go inside to your restrainer. Don't choke the animals, make sure they can breathe. You can see the breathing. Okay, they can breathe the air and not choking. So we have do it fast so that the animals will be not so stressful. Okay.
It's not stressful.
Yeah, it's too stressful, how? Okay, look for the lateral vein. When you do lateral vein, you need to tourniquet it, apply some alcohol swab, and you tap it. 22 point something gram. Yeah, 22.5. Small, no? Normally mouse is around 40 gram, 45 gram. Okay, this is very small, no? Doesn't matter. Small is challenging. Place the needle parallel to the vein. Then you go insert inside, pull your plunger. If no blood in the hub, that means it's the wrong angle. Pull it out, make sure there's no air bubble. Okay, less and less drug now. Okay, less and less drug. Okay, the same in the puncture side because no puncture.
Yes.
Ready to begin?
Not enough. Because we have access drugs that this not. Okay, don't worry, we prepare it again. Leave it inside first.
Can we try the cardiac punch again in Google? It's a very big challenge for us.
Because, yeah.
Kita kena bagi dia pengsan kalau sedih. Dia rasa sakit kan?
The most difficulty part of inoculation IV is mouse because the veins are small, one. Second thing is they are very short tail. If your fingers are big, it's quite difficult for you to hold the tail of the mouse and give IV.
So you have to rent somebody.
Yeah, you have to do it slowly until you get the idea how to inoculate it. Minimal bleeding is okay, not maximum bleeding. You can see the animal is a bit drowsy. Yeah, the dose is not enough because we are really leak out. The skin become very weak. So we have two veins, one on the left side, one on the right side of the lateral vein. So you have ample of vein to do it. And look for the lateral. One side here, and the other side. It doesn't dilate, it's not a vein. Huh? So once we vasodilation there, we let the venous fill before we use our last two fingers to hold down the tail. Because it must be straight and parallel. Then you place your needle parallel to it. Make sure you can able to see well. Okay, must be straight. Okay. If you think it's in, you let it go and push in your drugs. If you feel the feel very hard to insert, the means it's not in the vein. Okay, have to take it out a bit. A bit difficult because the animal is small, and the best part is when you have the first vein is much more easy. The second time you have to get because they really vasoconstrict because of the drugs. Most of the work on microbiologists, they want to inoculate certain virals. They have to use this technique. Okay. Okay. The thing to be let it cool down first. You use on the other side. The vein is really cool. You can see part of the vein is really like doesn't dilate very well. Okay, we use one of these mouse here. Okay. It's much more easier. Demonstrate now. So we lay vasodilations. Once it's dilated, there's a lot of blood in the hubs, in the vein there. When it pull from your syringe and hub, it goes to the hub there. Or sometimes you can see when you pull the plunger, the blood from the vein all like dry up. Okay, from dark become clear. Wrong. So this one already tongue is out, you won't get choking. Okay, you pinch and see. Not like just now, very painful. No, less pain. Okay. Okay, you want to try, you pinch and see, compare that one. Yeah. Okay, compare this. Okay, you can see the limbs all moving. Okay, and compare this one. Okay, less, but they still can move. Alright, so this is only for the mouse. We have subcutaneous, intramuscular, IP, intramuscular, and intravenous. There are 4 routes, isn't it? Then the other route is oral gouache. You can also give oral gouache. So, but the oral gouache method, they also can break down in your gut system and then in the liver before you absorb. So the dose you give much more higher than IV, much more higher than IM, and also it's equivalent almost like IP but slightly higher volume and concentration. Just only the different method. Now we're going to do on the rat. Okay.
Can we try the cardiac puncture once more before?
Which one you want? This one you want to do cardiac puncture?
Anyone.
Or maybe
Just want to see the technology.
okay, since these animals are already sedated, well sedated compared to rest, I can do cardiac puncture and then make sure that you're alive. Okay, I want it to be alive. Can we? Make sure that it's alive?
Yes.
Okay, and see how does it recover.
So what kind of the gauge of needles that we can
You use the smaller gauge,
Okay.
25 gauge needles should be okay.
Okay.
But then you do cardiac puncture, what's the chin is about 25 gram or 22 gram. 6% of 22 gram is 20 gram is about 1 point something, 1.2, 1.5 gram. Like 1/3 of 1.5. How much? 0.3? 0.3 mil? Should be okay. 1/3. 0.4? 0.3?
0.5.
Yeah, I take only 0.3. Okay?
But the other one you took a lot, right?
Yes. Because the animal is dead. So I want to show cardiac puncture. And this
So
animal is still
we allow
alive.
it to die. Which one is better? To allow it to die?
Die you take maximum. Now this is we want to take minimal sterile condition. We use an alcohol swab or alcohol spray. Spray around the chest cavity here, so the thing is all sterile. Then we hold the chest cavity. Okay, find the sternum wall here under the diaphragm. We go insert and put your plunger. Okay. Hold your needle and you pull a bit. The heart maybe is big. Not to puncture too well. Maybe touch the wall. That's the blood. You know, see, animals are very delicate. We have to be very careful. Okay, what's really wrong? Remove the needle. You get a new one. Sometimes your needle get blunt or it get clotted up. You make sure there's no clot. See, the heart is somewhere around here. So it's somewhere around here. So we have to place the needle inside. Oh. 0.3. Slowly. You need the heart to be filled rather than you drag go. It gets shocked.
Stop.
Okay. Then we stop the plunger and pour the needle. So 0.3. Okay. You can see whether they recover. Okay. You should be alive. You shouldn't die. Okay. We don't want you to die. We want you to be alive. Okay. We take cardiac puncture so that you get 0.3 ml. This blood is sterile blood. It can recover. It can be normal until you want to bleed the next day. Okay, I'm going to do on the red now. You any question on the mouth? Short piece.
We wake up already.
This one we recover.
He's asking a question. Mr. Mike, he's asking how
like exact the needle pop into the heart. How we like estimate it or
How do you estimate it?
yeah. And
Loshni, you ask your question here?
You must ask me a question
Well,
and
ask
answer.
question here now.
You can see that this is normally a heart and a human heart. Where is your heart located? On the left or on the right? More toward the left. Not say totally on the left side, more to the left, but in the middle of your sternum, isn't it? Just underneath your sternum. Same thing for animals. If you cut open up the chest cavity, I think, you can see the heart also underneath the sternum, toward the left side of the animal. But because when we insert needle, the heart, you don't hold the chest cavity, the heart moving this way. So if your needle, you can see the bevel is very sharp, you put it inside, it's like cutting a knife. I hold the chest cavity so that it doesn't move. And you place it, we know the heart is here. You know the heart is located here. When you hold the chest cavity, the heart squeezes to in the center, under the sternum. So our needle, we need to place it, how deep is it? We need to go. We know that it's that deep, not too deep. Okay, you place our needle, I know 1 inch, it must be there. Half an inch go in from the sternum here. So we know the angle, the depth of it. So your needle depth is depend on from the sternum to the heart. Don't overshoot it. Once you overshoot it, you puncture the heart from the left, from the bottom to the right. You may pierce into the aorta and it cause bleeding internal. So you must go inside. By when your needle is going about the right angle there, start pulling your plunger. When you put your plunger for cardiac puncture for mouse, you don't pull too fast. You have to pull 0.05 slowly. When you pull too fast, you suck the blood one go, the heart collapse, shut down. It causes unconsciousness for the animal, not enough oxygen to the brain. So you may die. But because we want it to be alive, we gradually, slowly pull the blood, 0.3 or 1/3 of the body volume. So once you already have enough, let go your plunger. Don't pull some more when you pull it out. When you do that, you force the blood to come out faster because the pressure is there. So once you have 0.3, let go of plunger, wait for it to stabilize. Once stabilized, remove the needle together. Okay, under anesthesia only.
So it doesn't matter if it's the left or right ventricle.
No, because your needle is going to this side toward the left are the oxygenated blood. It's the left ventricle.
Okay,
To the right, you will have the arterial, the not oxygenated. Any question?
Any more questions?
Yeah. Before we proceed to the red.
If you want to kill the rat, you can take out more blood, right? So
Yes.
you want to extract something else, not just the blood.
Yeah.
So
You can take
out
maximum
more.
blood and then
Okay.
you kill, you dissect.
Dissect them.
Yeah. Even for mouse also. So this mouse under cardiac puncture, under anesthesia, you see whether they recover. Interesting to see, isn't it? Because you want to see. Now I'm going to do on the red. So we can remove this one back in the cage.